Hi, I'm Katrina Zish for Howdini.com. Joining me now is Ann Pleshette Murphy, parenting expert and author of The 7 Stages of Motherhood. Hi, Ann. Nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
How can you tell if your teenager is just moody, like many of them tend to be, or is actually depressed?
Well, it's tough because they do, in fact, go through really dramatic mood swings at that age, and a lot of it has to do with hormones and with all the things that they're struggling with. But if you know your kid, you will be able to pick up on, first of all, physical signs. Are they eating the same way? Are they suddenly gaining weight or losing a lot of weight? That's very important to pay attention to. Sleep patterns are very important to pay attention to. If they are sleeping really long hours or odd hours, or they just seem unbelievably lethargic and unmotivated. Again, some of the things that they used to find interesting or fun have no interest for them. Those are some really important symptoms of depression, but it's critical that you get a mental health professional to give you advice because teenagers do differ. It's, I think, also important to send the message to your teenager that, you know, if you had a physical problem, if you hurt yourself, we would send you to the doctor. You know, that depression is a perfectly normal part of life, and therefore your mental health care really matters to us. And when you are depressed, it really helps to talk to someone.
So those warning signs that you mentioned, are they the same as they would be in adults, or are they a little bit different because obviously we're talking about a teenager?
I think they're closer to adults than they are to children. Children also get depressed, but with kids you often see a lot more acting out, or, you know, what we would call regressing, going back to a stage that was much earlier. And those are, again, hard things to pick up sometimes in kids. But with teenagers, you know, you do see the kind of, you know, mood swings. With boys, you can see a lot of rage. Sometimes depression is masked by a lot of anger. And again, these are things that they may feel normally, but if you can get them to talk a little bit about whether they feel really empty, you know, if they feel that they're not interested in things that they used to be interested in, what are some of the things that seem to be coming up? And of course, if they are talking about feeling worthless, feeling they have no point to live, or that they are saying things that worry you, do not hesitate to get an opinion from a professional.
But how do you, if you're noticing these warning signs, how do you approach them without making them even back away further from you?
Well, you should start by trying to talk to them. You can even talk about your own experiences when you were an adolescent or with depression. And you can say, I'm worried about you, and you may not want to talk to me, but I want you to talk to someone. The other really good source is, first of all, their friends. And again, if they have a close friend who you can communicate with, you know, I think sometimes a friend can be told, look, I'm worried. I know you spend a lot of time together. Have you picked up on any changes? Because we are concerned.
Okay, Ann Pleshette Murphy, thank you so much for all of your great advice.
Thanks.